What is up, guys? We're in for a big treat today as the third trailer for the Dragon Ball Super movie Broly has come out. Now, if you frequent this channel, you'll notice that I had a breakdown of the trailer that came out, like the TV version of it, but I decided this is a lot higher quality and there's more to it. So I'm just going to basically replace that one with this video and kind of just keep this version of the breakdown here. But as we go on with it, it definitely looks a lot better than that TV version I had. But we start off with actually Super Saiyan Blue Goku this time. The previous one was just regular Goku. And he's really blue looking here. And I'm thinking, is this like a blue evolution Goku or something? But, I mean, you know, the sounds of this trailer actually kind of sounds very Inceptionist, like with the droning, like big drum hits and the droning, I don't know what instruments you would call it, but really epic scale music here. And here's Super Saiyan God Vegeta, very clean looking, and I'm really happy with how good this looks so far. And you have Broly just going freaking berserk here. Oh my god, like this is insanity face here. He's got freaking face veins all over the place. And maybe this is when he is starting to go into berserk mode, you know? But we'll move on. We cut all the way back to Frieza blowing up the planet. He's got this maniacal little laugh there. I love his laugh. I mean, that's probably one of my favorite parts about Frieza is his maniacal laugh, you know? And I don't know what any of this says. I mean, I could recognize some of the characters here, but I mean, oh, three probably Saiyans. Yeah, Saiyans. Three Saiyans. Three Hito Saiyan. But, you know, it's probably saying that the story of the three Saiyans, or the, you know, connective tissues that kind of bind their destinies, quote unquote. And Frieza is obviously a very, if you saw my Frieza video, I was saying he's a very crucial part in this whole story. And as we see here, he's blowing up planet Vegeta, and that's basically is Frieza's whole, you know, biggest contributing factor to their whole destiny kind of stuff. But we have this shot. This is where the TV version started, was with a terrible looking shot of this, because, you know, you had Japanese text all over the place. This is just Goku kind of squaring off against Broly here. And I'm wondering if this is after Broly and Vegeta's initial bout, you know. He's had enough of the warmth and takes his coat off. He wants to feel the cold of Antarctica, wherever this is. And like I said before, this shot here is basically when Broly first arrives, it looks like, and goes and gets, you know, starts trying to pummel Vegeta. And Vegeta's like, nope, you're nothing to me. Obviously, we know difference because of what happens later. Look at him smirking. He's like, haha, this guy's nothing to me. I'm super strong. But then Broly, as we've seen, and as we know, Broly is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger through this fight. And who knows when his strength is going to stop. He's looking like he's going to eat something right here. But we know it's not food. He's going to throw up a giant energy blast out of his mouth. And I'm like, man, that is like freaking Piccolo tier attacks right there. Like I said before, Recoome, like freaking Recoome Broly blast, you know? That'd be so freaking funny if he said that. You know what I'm saying? But man, that looks good. Look how crisp that looks. I love the line work. Like, it's a little bit rough looking, but clean at the same time. Just even this water here. The water's like minding its own freaking business when this giant green blast goes and disrupts its day. Same with this mountain. This mountain just didn't do anything to Broly. Why does he got to destroy the mountain? That's a really cool shot right there. the silhouettes and this line work. I love the line work, man. But Broly's powering the freak up. Awesome energy looking stuff here. And oh man, I cannot wait. Like, this trailer is a hype trailer. Like, I don't feel like there's a lot of story stuff that it's giving away other than Goku getting his ass kicked in Super Saiyan by Broly, a base Broly. And then here's Vegeta about to get his ass kicked by a freaking base Broly. Look at that face. He's like, why was I just tanking a punch from you in base form, and now you're taking a punch from me in Super Saiyan God, man. I wonder if they're going to have any explanation for why he is powering up the way he does, or if that's just going to be innately a part of Broly's character. So, moving on, I mean, we have Broly punching, and now we know that he looks like he's punching Vegeta here. He's like, oh crap, a punch. Let me block the same way I did before. And this is probably an unrelated explosion here, a CG explosion. Interesting use of CG. You know, in these trailers, I see some CG that just doesn't work for me, and some that looks really nice. And I think when they're doing energy stuff, I think that's a good way to utilize CG instead of actually having your characters animated in CG, which we will get to in 1 second. And it looks like, you know, Goku's hungry during this fight, so he's opening his mouth wide here to take in some of this ice. Maybe the ice will help fill him up a little bit. But, man. And as I was thinking, like, why... I mean, it's a really cool thing, and it's a thing to show how, you know, how your opponent is being overwhelmed by just dragging their face into the ground or dragging it into ice, like you see here. And ice is freaking hard, man. But I mean, one interesting thing that I was thinking during this is why, like, does this actually hurt these guys, or is it like them grabbing their head? Look how big freaking Broly's hand is. Broly's hand is bigger than Goku's freaking head. But like at this guy's level of power, you know, we see Nappa in the Saiyan Saga, and he's just tearing apart jets, metal jets like they're freaking paper. And now these guys are getting hurt by ice and rock. Just kind of a side thought I had, but it's an interesting thing to show how much you're being overwhelmed by your opponent, because they're just kind of throwing you around like a rag doll. But that's a really nice compositionally. I like it. Broly's angry. I guess he's just going to be angry all the time. And finally, we get an awesome shot of Frieza. And if you've seen my Frieza's role in this movie video, then I spoke about how Frieza's power is going to play into this, because we know how strong he gets from a little bit of training, you know. And I'm wondering if Frieza, if this is after he's trained, you know, if he has any time to train at all, he's going to be really strong. And if he's had trained and become even stronger, and Broly survives this, Broly's going to be even stronger than that, you know? But what do you guys think about that? We got some Dragon Balls, which, if, you know, this is probably in Shenlong, which is probably when Bulma's searching for the Dragon Balls, because that's why she's in the Arctic in the first place, to find the Dragon Balls for whatever wish. I'm wondering what she's gonna wish for. And then we have Piccolo finally. I don't remember if we've seen him in any of the other trailers, but he's opening his eyes. Wow. And then that's all we see of Piccolo. You know, is he gonna do anything in this movie? It seems unlikely. Beerus is just lounging around because that's all he ever does. And now we get to some really good stuff. Freaking Broly charging at what looks to be charging at Whis. Are we going to have Whis versus Broly here? Is Broly going to push these guys so far to where Whis has to jump in? Because I feel like if he beats Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku, then Beerus is going to be the one to jump in. And if that's the case, and if this here is the case, is Beerus going to be defeated by Broly? Very interesting stuff to think about. And man, that's going to be some huge power up for Broly to go from not taking out Vegeta with a punch to taking on Whis. Oh my god. And then you got Goku doing some weird hand technique. Is he trying to melt the Arctic by making his hands hot? Really, what is he doing here, man? Is this going to be, okay, a new technique, or is he just doing something interesting with his ki? What do you guys think about that? Very interesting. And, and then, of course, it cuts before we're even able to see anything. But I wonder if we're able to see... Oh, man, it looks like he had somewhat of a shocked expression. He's angry. Is that a shocked expression, or is that just his normal expression? He looks fat here, too. But man, freaking hype stuff. Then you see Chirai. Oh, and they have the Dragon Balls. I didn't notice that earlier. Worm Dude, as I like to call him. I wonder if, so Bulma's getting the Dragon Balls. I wonder if she has all the Dragon Balls. Then these assholes show up and steal them from her. So I guess that's all we get to see of them. And then we get a very blue Goku having a straight up battle with Broly. Very good looking stuff, real fluid looking. And he gets a shot on him. And of course, this is base Broly. Now, as I said before, we have a freaking Vegeta not even flinching Broly with his punch as Super Saiyan God. So now it looks like Blue is actually making him having to dodge and everything like that. And I mean, if you remember, Jiren was having to block... Who knows if he actually had to, but he was blocking Super Saiyan God Goku with a finger. But then again, here, you have Goku getting this, you know, this upper hand on Broly. But if you see, he's getting this, he's getting the shot off on him, but it doesn't even look like Broly's moving at all from that blast. So I'm wondering if that's even going to hurt him at all, or if that's going to be what pushes him to this freaking Super Saiyan Broly with green energy. But, oh my god, such good looking stuff. It looks like the background is a little bit CG as well in some of these shots. And dang, man, here, lots of the energy is CG, which I don't mind the energy being CG. And we have, man, like the composition, movement, everything looks phenomenal. With this here, however, when we get into this Goku, Vegeta, and Broly stuff, I'm really looking forward to Goku and Vegeta teaming up against Broly here. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. But we see that they're CG models, and that stuff really sticks out to me, and it's definitely not going to age very well. And I'm wondering why they resort to that. Yeah, see Vegeta's face right there just doesn't look very good, and it looks, just this still image looks like it's a CG model. More green text. And this is what I'm talking about with CG energy. Like, this looks like intense. This energy looks intense. And I'm wondering if this is the last... Well, Broly's in base form, so that's interesting. Huh. I'm wondering if this is what decimates the planet to make it look like a volcanic area. Because, see, we see here that there's mountains. And I'm wondering, so there's this, and then is Frieza going to show up after this? Because now it's a molten area? Who knows? But, oh, man, this shot, God. It's so, like, this compositionally, artistically, this shot looks amazing. But then when you get to the movement... You're seeing it move, and it's so CG. Oh, my God. It looks like a video game. To be honest with you, it looks too clean. You know, you have a lot of the animation and style and everything with this film, and somewhat, like I said before, somewhat rough but clean at the same time with the line quality. And now here, I mean, it's emulating it pretty closely. It's not like bad CG, I wouldn't say. but it's definitely noticeable, and it really looks like a video game, and it's definitely not going to age very well, that's for sure. So that's kind of a bummer. But geez, I hope this isn't the ending shot of the movie, because they're going to pull a Venom and show the last scene of the movie. But what do you guys think? Obviously, it doesn't look like we see any Vegeta. Oh, yeah, this logo's backwards. That's because I flipped the image because I don't want any copyright problems. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting any Vegeta. I mean, not Vegeta, but Gogeta. At least in this trailer. Who knows if we're actually going to see him. By the looks of this trailer, it looks like we might not. But, I mean, who knows? This shot here could be against base freaking Broly. Because if we go back, I mean, this is base Broly fighting these guys. Oh, no, it's Super Saiyan Broly. Never mind. It's Super Saiyan. Yeah, he's got this yellow hair. Super Saiyan Broly, but, geez, man. What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to be the last shot of the movie with these guys? Let me know in the comments. Broly's powering up even more. Dang, that is some good-looking stuff. See, that's what it should look like. That's definitely not CG. Nice and crisp. Boom. 12/14. Of course, next week we're getting an early release of it, so this is pretty much just a hype. And you got a freaking Broly playing card. So yeah, this is just like a hype trailer for the movie. Not a lot of story stuff, a little bit more details about the fight itself. And I'm really hoping that CG blast isn't the last blast of it. And later this week, I actually plan on coming out with a video about the movie and, you know, pros and cons of the story and everything like that. So look forward to that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of fun Dragon Ball videos on here and music. Lots of fun. So thanks for watching as always. And if you have anything to add, let me know down in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching and take it easy.